So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Hamilton, Rodriguez, and Norris. Leclerc, Sainz, Ricciardo, and Pierre Gasly. Ocon, Schwartzman, Valtteri Bottas, and Tsunoda. Joe, Albon, Mick Schumacher, and Kevin Magnussen. Stroll, and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about McLaren. We have some changes to the regulations, of course, which mainly revolve around the chassis this year, and unfortunately the early signs are that they've not adapted particularly well.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
Gap to your teammate behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're sitting in 7th. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're sitting in 7th. Time last lap was a 1 minute 38.9. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Perez behind. And the gap behind us is 2.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:36.1. Absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant, brilliant result. Well done.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for Ferrari today. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Rodriguez increases their championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Rodriguez. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari take the lead at the top of the table. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.